There is a question, a gentle one, not shouted, not demanded, but whispered in the quiet hours. When the world softens and all that's left is you, it visits in the stillness. When the phone doesn't ring, when the mirror shows time's passing, when laughter feels like something you remember, more than something you hear. The question is simple, just 3 words. Why me? And if you've lived long enough to ask it, then this message is yours. If you're still here, then you're meant to be. Subscribe to Elderly Legacy. Maybe you asked it the day you stood alone at a gravesite, watching the earth take someone you loved, while you stayed. Maybe it crept in when your body betrayed you, when stairs became mountains, when friends became memories, and days felt too quiet to bear. Maybe it surfaced when no one looked your way anymore, as if the world moved on and forgot to ask if you were ready. Why me? Why am I still here when so much has gone? If that question has ever lived in your chest, you're not alone, and you're not finished. If you're still here, then you're meant to be. Subscribe to Elderly Legacy. You are not just an elder. You are a sacred archive, a living library of laughter and loss, of victories hard won, of stories no book could hold. You've carried children on your shoulders. You've buried your dreams to feed others. You've kissed foreheads goodnight with empty pockets, but full hearts. And now, in the quiet, life is not ending. It's inviting you to remember, to hold up the past like a lantern so those coming behind you won't stumble. You've witnessed change that most can't fathom, from ration stamps to smartphones, from segregation to integration, from telegrams to FaceTime. And through it all, you endured, you adjusted, you remained. That alone is holy. If you're still here, then you're meant to be. Subscribe to Elderly Legacy. Somewhere, a grandchild, a neighbor, a stranger is waiting to hear your story. Not the perfect version, not the Instagram one, but the honest one. Tell them what it was like to sit by a radio waiting for war news. Tell them about that one heartbreak that almost broke you, but didn't. Tell them how you danced barefoot when peace came home, how you forgave someone who never said sorry, how you found joy again, even when it felt impossible. Your stories aren't outdated, they're marinated, and marinated truths feed the soul. The world claps loudest for the young, for their beauty, their speed, their certainty. But youth without wisdom is like a race car without a driver. That's you, the navigator, the one who already walked through the storms and lived to describe the sky afterward. You don't have to lecture, just share. Share the art of waiting, the peace of letting go, the bravery it takes to age and still love yourself. Your voice may not echo across stages, but whispered truths over coffee can change a life. If you're still here, then you're meant to be. Subscribe to Elderly Legacy. Let's break a lie. Love is not just for the young. It doesn't fade with hair color. It doesn't retire with your job title. Love grows, softer, quieter, deeper. It's in the way you remember birthdays no one else does. In the way you talk to pets like people. In the way your heart still aches when you see an old photo. Love shows up in small offerings, feeding the birds, smiling at a nurse, leaving the porch light on just in case, and in saying I forgive you. Even when no one asks for it, your heart still beats with purpose. Let it. No one prepares us for this season, the after everything season. After the children leave, after the retirement party, after the spotlight dims. But hear this, with all my soul, this season is not less than, it is more. More room for reflection, more time to listen to the birds, more space to speak truth you once swallowed. You've earned this stillness. It is not punishment. It is permission to slow down, to savor, to simply be. This country loves doing, producing, achieving, performing. But what happens when the doing stops? Who are you then? You are not your job title. You are not your last paycheck. You are not your old routines. You are kindness remembered. You are laughter that lives on in family stories. You are a presence that made others feel safe. Your worth is not in your productivity, it's in your presence. Just being here is enough. You are not finished, not by a long shot. There are parts of your spirit still unfolding, dreams waiting to be touched. Learn to paint, write that letter, say what you never dared to say before. Forgive, begin again. Tell someone, I love you, even if your voice shakes. You are still becoming gentler, bolder, more you than ever before. Some people will meet the best version of you right now. What a gift that will be. If you're still here, then you're meant to be. Subscribe to Elderly Legacy. So here we are again. The question, why me? And now perhaps the answer has softened into something true. Because you are still needed, not as a shadow, but as a light. You are here to hold hands, to tell stories, to cry with others, to laugh again. You are here to remind us what grace looks like. So breathe. Take that slow walk. Write that memory down. Pick up the phone. Live fully, even now, especially now. You are not a leftover life. You are a legacy unfolding. And we are better for having you in this world. This is Elderly Legacy. To every elder in the U.S. and beyond, we see you, we honor you, and we thank you for choosing to stay. If this message touched your heart, share it with someone who needs reminding that their story still matters, and they are never alone. If you're still here, then you're meant to be. Subscribe to Elderly Legacy.